Do you believe in flying over the planets?
Oh yes, there's not much question at all. With this light throughout the universe, we're not alone in the universe at all.
You're convinced that we're not alone in the universe?
Oh, I'm so sure we're not alone. And I happen to be privileged enough to have be in on the fact that we have been visited on this planet. And the UFO phenomenon is real, although it's been covered up by our government for quite a long time. It is a real phenomenon. And there's quite a few of us that it's been well covered up by all of our governments for the last 60 years or so. But slowly it's leaked out, and some of us have privileged to have been briefed on some of it. But I've also been in military circles and intelligence circles that knows beneath the surface of what has been public knowledge. That yes, we have been visited. So I have been deeply involved in certain committees and certain research programs with very credible scientists and very intelligent people that do know the real inside story, and I am not hesitant to talk about it. There's quite a bit of contact going on. We have been visited. The Roswell crash was real, and number of other contacts have been real and ongoing. It's pretty well known for those of us who know.
Now, don't you guys remember when Ronald Reagan, little bitch ass, used to always be running around talking about that Star Wars shit? That's exactly what they're talking about right there. As soon as he started implementing Reaganomics, they had already broke everybody, made everybody poor as hell. But you did have some bright people who could stand on a little bit of having a little something, something. But there was Reagan, and then after that the Bushes, and then Bill Clinton, and then Bush. They just, once they got in, they stayed in. They just, just let you know that we just some greedy, selfish ass, white, cracker, dirty motherfuckers that don't care about nobody. And that's the only reason why I use the profanity that I do, because I gotta decorate our circumstances the way it is now. You gotta wake up. We got people on this earth, got concentration camps, get ready to try to throw everybody in them and kill them. You white people that went out and brought all these guns and these bullets, and you ready to go to war. It should be. The thing is, you need to know who you're going to war against, and should you even go to war. All right. The best thing you should be doing is trying to tear up them concentration camps. That's what really makes sense to me. If you really want to have a advantage, you need to tear them concentration camps up, because that'll let everybody get it right off the top of their head and know right off the top this bullshit is not going down. But as long as those concentration camps stay there, they will be used. I know that. And they're not going to just be used on black people, see, because we're the ones that got the light ships. And we knew millions of years ago this bullshit was going to happen. Like I say, we know how to set traps up for people. We're not stupid. We're very wise. We don't run this motherfucking universe by Whistler Dixie. We bring the green fire that you guys see a lot of.
And that there's UFOs in the skies all the time that are very likely alien craft. Now, not all of them are. I suspect some of them are homegrown. I suspect that in the last 60 years or so, that there has been some back engineering and the creation of this type of equipment, but it's not nearly as sophisticated yet as what the apparent visitors have.
And logically, this is the same place all the time, but there appears to be someone who's always had it. Who suggests
I can't put any together like it just reflects.
Now there are three objects. The one you see two rings right there. They're the ones we kind of had a late tally ho on. The one down the bottom, that was the one we initially saw.
The United States has allied itself with the bad guys, and being too ignorant to know, as they were shooting down the spacecraft of the Galactic Federation, that is the Galactic Federation members who created the humans here on planet Earth, particularly the Syrians who created the black people in Africa, and the black people not just on planet Earth, but to most of this entire galaxy. You cannot promote them as being inferior because they are superior.
You idiot. Yeah. But none of them. I didn't implement that because I'm smart enough to know that you shouldn't try to do that with the Federation. I'm the Popey Wope. I'm not a dope.
Mr. Mayor Batman. Okay, happy to be here again. Oh, welcome to the Let's Talk Succession very much. Okay, we're going to be talking about a plethora of items that deals with, the whole oligarchy, as I know it. Some people call it the evil army, the government behind the government, or whatever have you, which will include the Christ, Grid, Camelot, Dresden, the CIA, the Vatican, Babylonian, Death Fear, and of course the machine world versus 2013, the 2013 magic number. Okay, now, we were talking way back when about the JFK murder, assassination. So let's pick up with that and then, of course, segue that into the Christ Grid Camelot. Okay, the JFK murder was very interesting because of the involvement which we have on the clip about the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War, as the observers and analysts have discovered, was for the purpose of the United States taking over the heroin trade. The poppy fields is what they wanted. JFK had attempted to dissuade that particular event, that war itself. It was the Bilderbergers who signed off on the hit. The Bilderbergers included the chairman, of course, of the Bilderbergers, which is Prince Bernhard from the Netherlands, on the England, President George Bush, and subsequently George Bush and Nixon were in charge of setting up the hit on this end. He was killed, as we know, right in front of the Masonic Lodge in Dallas, Texas, on a 33 parallel on November 22nd, 1963. What happens is that it was the date that the Vatican had outlawed the Knights Templars' involvement. Okay, now, I'm going to jump in here because you mentioned something about the Bilderbergers. I know that some of our guests with, the Bilderbergers, whatever have you. So I understand, there are the Bilderbergers, there's the Fabian Society, there's the Club of Rome, there's the Bohemians, and all of these people are who are these? All these people are members of secret societies that are really rolling down. They're the pipelines that the reptilians are using to maintain the control of the planet. These are orders, are Masonic orders, which are secret societies in which you cannot participate in these particular agencies unless you are a Mason. And the attempt is to maintain dominance and control of the planet by a very small few at the top. They're not interested in equality. They're not interested in being able to share the wealth. Okay, now take control of the planet. Okay, how taking control? What do you mean by that? What I mean by that is to take control of the economics, of the power, of the political arenas of all of the nations of the planet. Okay, not just the Western nations or Eastern Europe. The devil So by taking control, it's to control the economics, control the natural resources, control the population. We have a depopulation program going on. This is where the AIDS case come from. As a matter of fact, the depopulation program is being run out of the offices of Henry Kissinger in Washington, D.C. So we're talking about some very demonic forces that are deceiving the ignorant masses. They have lied to the American people by letting them believe that there are no other beings in the universe other than the beings on this particular planet. You know, well, there is a proverbial cliche aphorism that says, no matter where you've come from and no matter where you've been, every good thing will come to an end. So, now if they've been running the show, I mean, whoever these people are, right? And based upon still fourth-dimensional intelligence, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth-dimensional intelligence, and all of the extra-dimensional entities that are out there, I mean, doesn't it just call to reason that there is intervention happening, even as we are right now having this discussion about this, and we are alerting our viewers about good news. Let's talk to this, right? We're letting them know what happened, and now here's where we are, and then of course what we can do to prepare for a shift. You know, the Aquarian age, they talked about it and that sort of thing. But you know, please go on with you know, the benevolent forces. They're playing also. By the same token, it is a free will universe. So what has happened in the Galactic Federation is standing by that particular principle. If they hear me a bang, 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 or who's going to win out of such an all-out war between the benevolent extraterrestrials and the malevolent ones? What is happening is that there was a projection from Jehovah, okay, that destroyed the Camelot. See, we weren't supposed to be in this condition. Camelot had been designed by the seventh dimensional Mayans and projected to this planet. When it sat into the planet, Jehovah shot it down from Jupiter with his 12-60 ray. Now, the proper time in the galaxy is always 2013. The real thing. Again, back to 2013. Okay? It has a tremendous amount of significance. It also relates to our solar system. There are 10 stationary planets in our solar system. What we call the asteroid belt, which was formerly a planet called Nowadays. The brothers and sisters from Uranus transport themselves into two-dimensional beings, and they keep that energy going so that asteroid belt still maintains the force of the planet. You don't want to lose the planets from the solar system because the planets, in their rotation, in their movement, produce a certain kind of sound frequency which is necessary for that particular organ to maintain its longevity and to be a living organ. So what happens is that in 2013, you take the 10 planets, stable planets in our solar system, you will reach your 20. And we have access to 13 dimensions in this particular solar system. Now, Yeshua, we spoke about before, known as Jesus the Christ, is coming to the planet on 0 point. And 0 point in 2013 is the very last quarter of Jehovah's negative projection. So, of course, the